Namaste. One day, a rat came to Buddha and asked him to turn it into a cat. Buddha asked the rat, "Why do you want to become a cat?" Then the rat answered, "I'm afraid of cats. So by becoming one of them, I can let go of that fear of cats." Then Buddha told the rat, "You are born a rat, you have to live a rat and die a rat. You have a unique position in this nature. You have got your own roles and responsibilities in this nature. I think it's a wrong decision and I cannot change you into a cat." The rat wouldn't listen. It requested Buddha again and again. And Buddha thought, okay, let me do something for it, and turned it into a cat. After half an hour or so, the rat turned cat came back to Buddha, and Buddha knew what happened. And the cat had a request. "Please convert me into a dog. Now I am afraid of dogs." Buddha smiled and turned into a dog. The dog went away very happily because it knew that it is not going to have any enemies now. But after some time it came back. "Buddha, now I am afraid of panthers. Please turn me into a panther. Panther is the fiercest animal. Everybody is afraid of panther. Please turn me into a panther." Buddha, who knew the law of nature, smiled once again, but he turned the dog into a panther. The ferocious animal, panther, went into the forest, and there something happened, and after some time, the panther came running back to Buddha. Buddha asked the panther, "Now what happened?" And the panther said, "Please turn me into a human being, as a hunter." Panther is afraid of the hunter. Buddha said, "Okay." And he turned this panther into a human being. And the rat turned cat, turned dog, turned panther, turned human being. Was afraid of many things now. He was afraid of animals, he was afraid of birds, he was afraid of reptiles, he was afraid of human beings, he was afraid of the forces of nature. He had many internal fears, external fears. And so the human being came back to Buddha now. He said to Buddha, "I'm happy being a rat, please turn me back into a rat." Buddha obliged and turned the human being into a rat, to its original nature. He said, "Nothing I do for you is going to help you because you have the heart and the mind of a rat." He further told him, "You are a unique creature in this creation. You have a great role to play in the ecosystem. You are born a rat and you are supposed to do your duties in the ecosystem with perfection. Go and be the best version of yourself." Heeding to the advice of Buddha, from that time on, the rats have continued to carry out its duties and responsibilities in this nature, in this beautiful ecosystem, doing what they are best at. Anybody with some knowledge of science would agree that without rats in the ecosystem or in the life cycle, the balance would be tilted. It was Martin Luther King Jr. who said, "If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep as if a Beethoven would compose music, a Michelangelo would paint, and a Shakespeare would write poetry. And when that street sweeper does his work to that level of perfection, all the forces of nature, all the forces of the heaven and earth will come together and say, here is the best sweeper ever. So my dear friends, always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for the successful personalities and become duplicates of the successful personalities. Be unique. That is how you are created. These beautiful lines are by Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, if you remember, had a short life, but the impact he has created in the world is remarkable. Douglas Malloch, he has written a beautiful poem which we use in soft skills classes to make people understand how special and unique they are. He says, if you can't be a pine on the top of the hill, be a scrub in the valley, but be the best little scrub by the side of the hill. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a bush, be a bit of the grass, and some highway happier make. We can't all be captains, we've got to be crew. There is something for all of us here. If you can't be a highway, then just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be the star. It isn't by the size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. So dear friends, although all of us may not hold managerial positions in a company or prestigious jobs, it is our duty and responsibility to complete our tasks with great perfection. Our position in life doesn't make us more or less valuable. If you are a sweeper, be the best sweeper. If you are a teacher, be the best teacher. If you are a software engineer, be the best software engineer. If you are an entrepreneur, be the best entrepreneur. If you are a boss, be a leader. Be the best version of yourself. All the best. Thank you.